What to do, YouTube? It's your boy Tay X Millie, back again with another video. If you're new here, please be sure to follow me on all platforms at Tay X Millie. Today we're going to be talking about a cancer that kills dreams, kills confidence, kills everything before it even gets a chance. The whole idea that you're done before you even try. The idea that you should doom yourself. Never doom yourself. That's the line you're going to repeat when the world tries to tell you you're too late, too old, or too far gone. A lot of people walk around like their life is already over. Like the decisions they made when they were 20, 25, or 30 locked them into a fate that they can't escape. But the truth is, you're not stuck, you're not washed, and you damn sure not past your prime. You're just dooming yourself. That has to stop today. The ones at the bottom, the ones who've lost hope, they're the underdogs. And underdogs are built different. They got none to lose and everything to gain. So if you're sitting there thinking, I'm too old or I'm too average, good, because average is the baseline, and the baseline can be launched off. By the end of this video, you'll see why the people at the bottom, they're the ones with the clearest view of how high they could really go, and why the world will bend for the person who never dooms their own potential. Now to start, you're not too late. Your calling is waiting. Most people don't run out of time, they run out of belief. They pre-declare failure before they even begin. They doom themselves into mediocrity. Let me give you a personal example. I've always had that creative bone in me. I don't know, that don't sound right. I've always had that creative side to me. That creative bone in me. I've always had a creative side. Whether it was music producing, graphic design, or video editing, I knew I could thrive in every realm. But the catch, the motherfucking catch, was my mindset was the anchor. I would start something, a beat on FL, a design for a new piece of clothing. I'd have my CapCut timeline laid out, and then I'd retreat. I would ghost my own ambition. I started stacking negative proof. Every half-finished track, or every clothing design I didn't launch, or every YouTube video that I planned but didn't post, they would pile up on my head like bricks. Brick after brick of you can't, you're too slow, you're not that guy. I'd stop, retreat, self-sabotage. I told myself, nah, that won't work. Or it's too hard, or what if I make a fool of myself? And each time I quit, I wasn't just losing momentum, I was stacking negative proof against myself. Every retreat became evidence that I couldn't do it. Every time I retreat, that belief got louder. And the crazy thing is, I ain't failed because I didn't have talent, I failed because I doomed myself before I even started. I doomed myself mentally before the world even got a chance to see me. It wasn't until I found myself at one of the lowest points in my life, broke, heartbroken, watching other people chase their goals, that I realized I had nothing left to lose, nowhere left to retreat. So with nothing to protect and everything to become, I went back to creating. And everything started to change, because this time, instead of asking, what if it don't work? I asked, what if it does? Never doom. The only thing blocking your calling is the belief that you don't deserve to answer it. And here's where people get it twisted. They think belief comes first. And that's so false. The chicken came first, not the egg, motherfucker. Action is where proof comes from. Proof is where confidence comes from. Confidence is where momentum comes from. You can't think your way into a new chapter. You can only move your way into it. Look at Stan Lee. Dude created Spider-Man at 39. Rick Ross ain't pop until his 30s. Morgan Freeman didn't do his breakout role until age 52. Did they doom themselves? No, they built themselves. And you're sitting on I'm too old. Meanwhile, there's 30-something-year-olds who are just getting started. So a reminder, the only too late is when you stop. Be irrational as possible in your actions. Be bold. Bold moves create belief. Move fast. Momentum changes the odds. And never doom a chapter you haven't even written yet. Moving on to the next chapter, we finna talk about love, man. Love's not dead. People just doom themselves out of receiving it. 47% of American adults say dating is harder now than it was 10 years ago. People are more guarded, more distracted, and more oh, no way. Bitch. People are more guarded, desensitized, and distracted than ever. But it's not because love is gone. It's because people's identities and standards are out of alignment. On one hand, you got men choosing partners like sneakers. All looks and no durability, no longevity. Picking women who look good on IG, but aren't actually interested in building a life or a legacy. Then getting heartbroken, wondering why it ain't last. On the flip side, you got women mistaking attention for intention, ignoring all the red flags because they're addicted to energy. Then guess what happens? Eventually looks fade, chemistry settles, and the hype dies. And then all you're left with is character and principles. The two things most people overlook. If you ain't build that, you built a house on sand. So here's the real solution. About to be hella corny, but before you go searching for love, search for self-love. Because when you raise the standard for your own life, you stop accepting people who don't fit it. You don't need 100 matches, you just need one with alignment. A person who doesn't just want you, but they respect you. Because desire without respect is just lust in disguise. Never doom. Don't doom your love life because you've been choosing from lack. Build yourself up and choose from abundance. Now we finna pivot, right? Let's talk about the one thing that exposes how fast people doom themselves. Their body. We've all seen it. The dude you went to school with, looking like he been paying bills since the 8th grade. Gut hanging, eyes tired, hairline looking like it gave up on him. Before he even tries to change it, he's already saying the magic words. It's too late. That's it. Doomed himself. Never doom yourself. Your body is the most honest scoreboard you'll ever have. It doesn't reflect your genetics, it reflects your decisions. And genetics. You ain't lose your physique, you stop building it. You got too comfortable. You don't have a slow metabolism, you have a slow identity. Here's the secret. Your body will follow the story you tell it. You want a fit identity? Start acting like it before you look like it. People wait to feel like working out before they work out. But the reality, identity comes from repetition. Proof comes from action. Belief is built through movement. You want to snap out of the doom cycle? Remove all the junk food. Tell yourself, I'm someone who trains, even when you're not in the mood for it. That's how it starts. Momentum, evidence, identity, lifestyle. If you're breathing, you're not done. If you're walking, you're not too old. If your name ain't on a gravestone, you're not past your prime. The only prime you have is the one you decide to live in. But if you're waiting for motivation before movement, you've already doomed yourself. Never doom. It's the only rule that matters, because every piece of your life that you think is broken, whether it's your purpose, your heart, or your body, all of it has one thing in common. You can either doom it or you can build it. And that's what separates the people who get everything they want from the people who watch everyone win. You were never too late. You were just too still. You were never too old. You were just too scared. And you were never too far gone. You just stopped believing there was a way back. The craziest part, your comeback doesn't require the world to change. It just requires you. Change how you think. Change how you speak on yourself. Change what you believe is possible. Because once those 3 things shift, the rest of your reality has no choice but to follow. Let me leave you with this. Never doom your potential. Never doom your love. Never doom your body. And never doom you. The version of you that's gonna wake up tomorrow needs to start thinking different. Take one move, not 10. Not the whole mountain, just one. You're not too late. You're right on time. Now go make them regret doubting you. Now, if you messed with this, hit that like button. Not for me, but for you. It's for me. Drop a comment down below and subscribe if you're trying to build while the world sleeps, because that's what we do over here. We don't wait for perfect timing, we create it. I'll catch you in the next one. Stay disciplined, stay rising, and never doom. Later.